Ladies, I'm here on the show. I'm here to talk about some MLB, some of the news around Major League Baseball over the last few days. So let's get right into it. First thing I want to talk about is Seattle Mariners again. The Seattle Mariners have checked in on free agent shortstop Trey Turner, per Jim Bowden. Some teams have checked in on Trey Turner. A few weeks ago, talked about the Phillies. Reportedly checked in on him. Now the Seattle Mariners have checked in on the free agent shortstop. So it seems he's not come back to the Dodgers. Haven't heard anything about him in talks with the Dodgers. Maybe so. It's looking like he's going to be going to a new team. Maybe the Phillies. They need a shortstop. The Mariners. They do have J.P. Crawford though, which is interesting. But the Seattle Mariners are being aggressive here in free agency. They've also, he added to the reports from earlier this week, they have in fact, they've been on trade talks on Yankees infielder Gleyber Torres and the Brewers second baseman Colton Wong. So the Seattle Mariners are being really aggressive here in free agency, looking for checking in on the availability of players that they could trade for and a free agent shortstop in Trey Turner. The Mariners are trying to do some work here in free agency. People say, oh, well, the Mariners, don't they have J.P. Crawford? You move him to second base. Frazier is gone, and Moore's a utility man. I mean, J.P., yes, he's a solid defender. And with decent on base percentage, but Trey Turner's a much better hitter, much better speed. But I don't know if this is really much news, but yeah. But Seattle's gonna keep trying. They're gonna keep trying to do something. So, yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is Cody Bellinger, outfielder. Cody Bellinger is reportedly a popular name on the free agent market since being non-tendered. At least 5 teams called Bellinger within an hour of being non-tendered, with several more calling since then, per Jim Bowden. So multiple teams have called in on Cody Bellinger since he was non-tendered. Some team will take a chance on him for a 1-year deal because he's not doing multi-year deals, I think. Probably Toronto Blue Jays could be an option. Maybe the Yankees with a short porch could work. But some team will take a chance on him for a 1-year deal. That's why I love free agency. You could take somebody that's been terrible the last few years, and you can take a chance on them for a 1-year deal and see how they do. But it's no surprise here. Someone gotta be able to fix them. But if the Dodgers can't do it, nobody can do it. But I think he'll go to a hitter-friendly ballpark. So yeah, it's just honestly disappointed because he has potential. It's just the damn injuries, and it just for some reason changed his batting stance when he was fine. That's really what done it for him. So, yeah, I think some team will take a chance on him. I think it could be the Blue Jays, though. Or the Yankees, like a hitter-friendly park side. I honestly think he'll go to an AL East team. Next thing, the Los Angeles Dodgers reportedly have interest in Gold Glove center fielder Kevin Kiermaier. Per Bob Nightingale, the Chicago Cubs are also among the teams interested in Kiermaier. So the Dodgers, the Cubs, and probably a few others have interest in the Gold Glove center fielder. But he's a slightly better hitter, and he's way cheaper than Bellinger. I don't know, but just let Outman play for fuck's sake. But he does strike out a lot. I just don't think he's a certified center fielder. So, but if you're I understand from a portion Cody Bellinger. They non-tendered him because he was not going to be making almost $20 million. So, but I think he'll go to the Cubs. His brother is the groundskeeper for the Cubs, and they have a close friendship. So, I think he'll go to the Cubs. I'd rather. He's a washed hitter, but he's still a great defender, just like Bellinger. So, it's not really an upgrade though. slightly better here, I guess, but yeah. The Boston Red Sox have reportedly shown interest in free agent slugger Luke Voigt, who was non-tendered by the Nationals. I mean, the Boston Red Sox fans have probably shown interest in a new general manager. They need a new general manager, man. Because I don't know why you'd want Luke Voigt, because you have Eric Hosmer there, who's they probably have some, like, probably not happy with each other or something, because of the, he was with Washington because of Eric Hosmer's, like, no trade clauses. He didn't want to get traded, the Nationals. So, should be interesting right there, see if that does happen. The Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, and Rangers have all reportedly checked in on the availability of Brewers ace right-handed pitcher Corbin Burnes. The Rangers want everyone, man. But I don't know. I feel like a trade package is too much for me. You'd have to go up a lot. And I don't know why the Brewers are trying to rebuild when they barely missed out on the playoffs. With Corbin Burnes, like Adames in trade talks, Colton Wong. I don't know why the Brewers are really trying to rebuild, man. Like, it doesn't make sense. The Blue Jays are interested in Cody Bellinger, so the Toronto Blue Jays are one of the many teams to contact Cody Bellinger after being non-tendered by the Dodgers. Last week, they reportedly held prior trade talks with the Dodgers about Bellinger, making the two an interesting pair. Obviously, we talked about his agent, Scott Boras, said that they have already turned down multi-year deals instead of focusing on a one-year contract because of his age. So they're focusing on like a one-year deal, as I was mentioning. So Blue Jays, I think, would be maybe the best for Bellinger. Maybe he'd turn his career around. 2022 AL MVP Aaron Judge will reportedly meet with the San Francisco Giants today. He's going to meet with them today, as that report was yesterday. They'll meet with him today. Who are expected to be one of the biggest threats to Judge re-signing with the New York Yankees. Per Mark Feinsand, felt Yankees fans are about to cry, man. I mean, 62 homers last year. You take Judge out of the Yankees lineup. How good would the New York Yankees be? You take Judge out of the lineup, if they go somewhere else. How good will that Yankees lineup be? They might be the worst. That might be the worst lineup in baseball next year. But I mean, obviously, I don't want to go with Johnson, the Dodgers fan. I think he'll meet with the Dodgers next because he's already in the West Coast. I think he'll meet with the Dodgers. Dodgers are trying to make a run at him, so I think it'll happen. Last thing I'll talk about is Evan Longoria. He reportedly hopes to play 1 or 2 more years and is set to be open to playing for any competitive team. He's considering the Giants, Rays, and Diamondbacks as potential landing spots. I mean, I love how he mentions contending teams and says the Diamondbacks. I mean, they're not really contenders. I think he'll go back to Tampa, honestly. So yeah. That's all, Sabres, for you, ladies and gentlemen. Next Fight Lot. Peace.